Hello folks, and welcome to the channel. Here I've got a slab of Opepe which is about 7 inches square. I'm just marking out a circle on there to cut on the bandsaw. It's about 2 inches deep. We're going to be making a segmented oak ring which will be attached to the bowl using two different types of oak. I've got a red oak and I've got English oak. Just a little bit of contrast on the bowl lip. Just attaching it to a faceplate now. Mounting it on a lathe spindle. We'll start throwing some tools at it in a minute. Got 3/8 bowl gouge there from Crown Tools. Just making sure it's in round. Cleaning up the face. That's a Crown 3/8 bowl gouge, and I put a I think they call it an Irish grind or a fingernail grind on that. It's turned an already excellent gouge into an absolutely phenomenal one. Seem to be getting a bit of mist on the camera. I think it's due to the temperatures. However, it does look rather sexy. Tickling up the edge of the gouge with a diamond card there. Marking up for the mortise. I'll put it in pencil because it's easier to see. Just using a thin parting tool there to mark out the extremities of the mortise. Once again, back to the bowl gouge to take the bit out in the middle that's not required. Just using the corner of the tool there to put in some decorative lines. That's a square carbide cutter. And here we go, everybody's favourite, nice bit of sanding. Start at 120 and work all the way up to, I went up to 600 on this. Beautiful wood to work, and it's very close grained, so you can go up to the higher grades quite easily. And still get good soaking of whatever finish you're putting on. Normally I'd leave it at 400 to get reasonable penetration in the substrate with the cellulose sealer. Doesn't look much now, but as soon as you put some sealer on it, the colour changes dramatically. Here I found a couple of small hairline cracks, and I'm just putting some medium CA into those just to help stabilise it. Eaten too many bits of bowl, don't want to eat any more. Although of course I do wear a full face shield these days. That's finishing off with a 600, and you can already see a sheen on the timber. And here we go with the cellulose sealer. Beautiful timber when it's finished, Opepe. Second coat going on there, getting ready for denibbing. Is 0000 wire wool. And here we go with microcrystalline from Chestnut Products. Apply a good coat of that and leave it for about 15-20 minutes. Spin up the lathe and see what happens. Just chopping up some oak now for the top ring, or the rim of the bowl. Miters were done on the miter saw. No biggie, set the right angle, just chop them through. Here we go, just setting them on a plate there so they can be glued. brown paper, stop it sticking. Stop it sticking to the plate anyway. There you go, just stretch that elastic band round just to squeeze everything together. This is normally where everything just flies out all over the workshop. Got lucky on this one. Just wiping off the excess glue here. I've spun it round in the lathe, and now I'm just machining off the surface that's got to be glued to the segmented ring. There we go, that's the segmented ring all glued on. Now we're going to start once again with the 3/8 bowl gouge, surfacing it off and shaping as well. Gone onto a round nose scraper there, just to do some finishing cuts on the inside. Draw that scraper right the way round from the inside onto the outside of the ring. I've left the elastic band on there because I glued it up and started machining it quite quickly. Here we are now with the radius cut into the outside of the segmented ring. Elastic band removed, obviously. Start finishing the inside of the bowl now. Once again, starting at 120 and working through the grits, finishing off at 600. Just doing the final cuts on the rim there. I wasn't too happy with the thickness of that ring, so I decided to machine it down a little bit. That also meant knocking off the finish I'd already put on the outside of the bowl. Here we go again with the round nose scraper, just doing some finishing cuts. Using my homemade inertia sander with a bit of 600 grit on there. You do have to get it in the right place, otherwise it doesn't spin. Finishing off with Once again 600 by hand. And here we go with the cellulose sanding sealer. 50-50 mix with cellulose thinners. Soaks in quickly and flashes off quickly. Once again, denibbing with quadruple 0 wire wool. Second coat there. More wire wool. Slap a coat of the old microcrystalline on it. Here we go, spin it up and give it a buffer with a nice clean paper towel. And there you have the finished article. Thanks very much for watching.